History of Daimler. Carl Benz developed the first stationary gasoline engine in December of 1878. This engine was a one-cylinder two-stroke unit. He had a dream of creating a lightweight car powered by gasoline, in which the chassis and the engine formed a single unit. This was the first automobile designed to generate its own power, not simply motorize a stagecoach or horse carriage. The self-propelled Motorwagen was patented on January 29, 1886. While not fully functioning until the summer of 1886, this patent is considered the birth certificate of the automobile. In July 1886, the newspapers reported on the first public outing of the three-wheeled Benz patented motor car, model number 1. In the same year, just 60 miles away in Germany, Gottlieb Daimler, an engineer, presented his motor carriage to the world. It became the first four-wheel vehicle to reach 16 kilometers per hour, 10 miles per hour. The engine power was transmitted by a set of belts. He began selling the engines in 1889. Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach built the Stahlradwagen, their first automobile that did not involve adapting a horse-drawn carriage with their engine, but which was somewhat influenced by bicycle designs. They began doing business as Daimler Motorengesellschaft, or DMG. That same year, a very special young girl was born by the name of Mercedes Jelinek. She was the third child of Emil Jelinek, an insurance salesman with a passion for cars. Emil acquired a large mansion which he named Villa Mercedes and began to run a business selling cars. By 1897, he was selling about 140 cars a year and started calling them Mercedes. The car business was by now more profitable than his insurance work. Borrowing her name, her father entered Daimler Motorengesellschaft cars in races under the pseudonym Mercedes, which in Spanish means grace and mercy. Emil came to believe the name Mercedes brought good fortune and called all his properties after it. It did not take long for the name Mercedes to become widely known. When Emil Jelinek and Daimler Motorengesellschaft signed an agreement on the sale of cars and engines in April 1900, Mercedes was made the official product designation for Daimler vehicles. And the Mercedes 35 horsepower was the first line released in 1901. Little did they realize how fast things would begin to move and grow. Ever since Emil and Gottlieb signed on the dotted line, the company has flourished and grown at a remarkable rate. On June 28, 1926, representatives of Daimler Motorengesellschaft, DMG, and Benz and Company signed the agreement for the merger of the two oldest automobile manufacturers in the world. This marked the birth of Daimler AG and its globally renowned trademark, the three-pointed star inside a laurel wreath. The merger created the foundation for the present-day Daimler Corporation. Known as much for their quality as their innovations, Daimler AG is the pioneer of automotive engineering and continues to shape the future of mobility today. The group's focus is on innovative and green technologies, as well as on safe and superior automobiles that appeal to and fascinate customers around the world. And while there's a never-ending roster of new achievements, there's only one reason the world's first automaker remains first in innovation. Carl Benz said it best: "The love of inventing never dies." Now that we have an understanding of our rich and world-renowned heritage, let's take a look at who we are today. Daimler AG has grown to become one of the most successful automobile companies in the world. The Daimler Group is one of the biggest producers of premium cars and the world's biggest manufacturer of commercial vehicles with a global reach. Daimler distributes over 100 vehicle models in the following categories: cars, vans, trucks, and buses in around 200 countries worldwide. The products and services are distributed in almost every country in the world. With production locations on 6 continents and with about 7,300 sales outlets worldwide, the company is never far from its customers. Daimler AG is governed by the board of management that is composed of heads of global groups. At Daimler, we delight our customers with fascinating brands, superior premium cars, and best-in-class commercial vehicles. We strive for sustainable growth and profitability at industry-leading levels as a high-performance organization committed to excellence. We live up to our responsibility to the environment and to society. We are inspired, empowered, and guided by our core values of discipline, passion, respect, and integrity. With strong brands and innovative products, we are focused on what we do best: producing inspiring premium automobiles, first-class trucks, prestigious vans, top-of-the-line buses, and providing tailored financial and mobility services. These are known as the 5 pillars of products and services. Now that you've met the family, let's now take a deeper look into financial services. Financial Services is part of Daimler Financial Services and operates in the U.S. under the name Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Our goal is to provide financing, leasing, fleet management, insurance, and innovative mobility services. The Financial Services division accounts for a large share of the profit of Daimler AG. The Financial Services Board of Management sets the direction for nearly 6,800 employees in over 40 global markets who manage a portfolio of approximately $174 billion US. With that in mind, let's take a look at where we are located throughout the world. We are located in the Americas region and operate in 5 countries throughout North and South America. Mercedes-Benz Financial Services Americas headquarters in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Mercedes-Benz Financial Services Business Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Daimler Truck Financial Sales and Marketing is in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Mercedes-Benz Financial Services Sales and Marketing is in Atlanta, Georgia. Mercedes-Benz Financial Services Canada is in Mississauga, Ontario. Daimler Financial Services Mexico is in Mexico City, Mexico. Financial Services and Sales in South America. Banco Mercedes-Benz is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Mercedes-Benz Financiera Argentina is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. While Daimler Financial Services is our global name, Mercedes-Benz Financial Services is our legal name in both the U.S. and Canada. We are one of the 5 pillars of Daimler. In the United States, Mercedes-Benz Financial Services is composed of 2 product lines, Mercedes-Benz Financial and Daimler Truck Financial. Daimler Financial Services is a leading financial services provider for passenger cars and the largest commercial vehicle financier in the world. Every 3rd vehicle built by the Daimler Group is put on the road with the help of Daimler Financial Services, with a contract signed every 30 seconds. As you can probably see, we are much more than just a badge. For us, the 3-pointed star doesn't just signify a Mercedes-Benz. It represents everything we stand for, everything we've done, and everything we'll ever do. But more importantly, it also represents our promise to deliver the best or nothing. We continue to innovate, we continue to grow, we continue to be passionate about who we are and what we do. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey and for being a part of our company's future.